Health and wellness are big focuses each new year. Indianapolis-based LifeOmic, led by serial entrepreneur Dr. Don Brown, is launching a new tool it says can help people lose weight and prevent disease. Business of Health reporter Kylie Valletta has more. Kylie.
Thank you, Gary. LifeOmic is a spin-out from Interactive Intelligence, which Dr. Don Brown sold for more than $1 billion in 2016. In the last 6 years, LifeOmic has launched a series of health lifestyle apps and is now rolling out its newest product called LIFE Ascent, an app-based wellness subscription service. And joining me now to give us the details is Dr. Don Brown, the founder and chief executive officer of LifeOmic. Thank you for being on the show today.
My pleasure.
All right, before we talk about your new app, let's talk first about LifeOmic, sort of the parent company. Explain how your mission really centers on data, genomics, and translating all of that for your users.
Yeah, our real mission is just to help people live better, longer, happier lives. We started off working with IU School of Medicine, my alma mater, on cancer research projects, and we published a little mobile app just for fun, and now have 4 million downloads of people around the world.
So interesting. So in addition to being a huge success in the tech industry, you're also a medical doctor. And that provides the backdrop for a lot of what LifeOmic does. So let's talk about LIFE Ascent, your new app. Explain how it's really based on the latest research and what the app is.
Yeah, you know, we spent about a year trying to identify the things, the simple behavioral things that people can do to improve their health, reduce their risk of cancer, Alzheimer's, other diseases. And we decided to work with leading clinicians around the country to put together a really easy to use program that people could access right from their phones, that each day would give them tips as to how they can improve insulin sensitivity and other factors that ultimately can help them live longer and more healthy lives.
Okay, so we have to be real because everyone cares about food. And so I think that we do need to talk about part of this is you can lose weight on it. And explain how it's based on intermittent fasting. Everyone wants to know, you know, what is it with the food?
Yeah. I became fascinated with intermittent fasting a few years ago. I was doing a graduate program at Johns Hopkins, read some papers, and really I came to believe that it's a great way. You know, most of us aren't capable of radically changing our diets. I love beer. I love pizza. I come from Kentucky. I love biscuits and gravy. You know, so I'm not going to give those things up. But if you ask me to pack those into kind of an 8-hour window within a day, which is really what intermittent fasting is about, it's amazing how you can do those things, still enjoy the things you love, and yet move toward a healthy weight and a better blood sugar control.
Okay, so LIFE Ascent, individuals can subscribe to it, but it's also a wellness program for employers. It can be used that way. Can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah, we developed the LIFE Ascent program, for individuals. So anybody can go and sign up at lifeascent.io or download one of our mobile apps. But then we offer it as part of a corporate wellness solution, and we've got hundreds of companies, including some companies, organizations in Indiana who are using that to try to improve the health and wellness of their employees. There's a big focus on mental health, which is a big deal these days. So we're really excited about both.
And you're seeing some swift success. In 2020, $5 million in revenue. That was up from $2 million in 2019. What do you think is leading to that success?
Well, you know, initially, as I said, we were just focused on working with IU School of Medicine on cancer research. That now has been moved over into IU Health. But we're also now starting to deal with other organizations selling our wellness solutions. And so that's generating additional revenue for us.
And LIFE Ascent is available nationwide, but explain how you hope Hoosiers play a big role in its growth and how it's used.
Well, obviously we have a tremendous presence in Indiana. We've got great relationships with organizations like IU Health and the School of Medicine. So it's just kind of natural to start at our home base. Sadly, a lot of Hoosiers are overweight, fighting type 2 diabetes. And we really think that this is something that can bend the curve. We try to lead people through very small steps so that they can incrementally improve their health habits, and those little baby steps add up to big changes over the long haul.
All right, because you're not busy enough running a company, you also wrote a book. We have about 30 seconds left. Tell us quickly about the book.
Well, it's called Understanding Life, and it really reflects kind of my odyssey in learning about how the body works, how there are ancient programs in our cells that we can activate through things like intermittent fasting, exposure to cold, saunas, other things. So it was a lot of fun to write, and all proceeds go to the Riley Children's Hospital.
All right, Dr. Don Brown, again, launching LIFE Ascent as part of LifeOmic. Thank you for being on the show today.
I enjoyed it. Thank you.